Poverty is such a huge challenge.
The people of Niger Delta sit on top of so much of wealth, and the poverty in the region is so annoying.
Getting people to dialogue over the issue on how and why and when and all related issues like that towards reducing poverty, I think it's one step.
This forum is a social gathering, an interactive forum.
Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Niger Delta Development Forum, supporting poverty reduction through partnership.
The aim of the Niger Delta Development Forum is to improve understanding, create awareness about systemic constraints that affects economic growth in the Niger Delta region. And the primary approach that we adopt in promoting this development forum is through partnership.
One of the themes for today's forum, or this 2 days forum, is looking at new ways in which poverty can be tackled, particularly using the instrumentation of partnerships.
Partnership is the heart of PIN's program. It's at the heart of PIN's program. We value the fact that cross-sector relationships is where the key solution towards poverty reduction lies.
My expectation is that at the end of the conference, we shall have been able to identify ways through which the poverty in Niger Delta can be reduced.
I expect that at the end of this forum, my capacity is built towards poverty reduction.
For poverty reduction to really happen, there must be economic growth, there must be economic opportunities, you must be able to build capacities of people. And in the face of all of this happening, there must be peace. If there's no peace in the land, there's no way economic growth can happen. Economic development, capacity building, peace building, all needs to be integrated, because these are the various elements that you need for meaningful intervention to be carried out in poverty reduction projects or programs.
We have 3 sub-themes: economic development, capacity building, and peace building, and try to concentrate on the focus of each intervention so that we are able to generate enough discussion on the ideas that have been put forward.
Economic development interventions can help to identify constraints and also identify opportunities.
Our role in the market development approach is to look for where the market system is not working adequately to support those small businesses, to enterprises, to be able to carry out their businesses in a very profitable manner.
Basically, the conference is to look at market strategies and how they can enhance poverty reduction.
If the business environment is not right and the policies aren't right, nothing happens. You cannot reduce poverty. You can have lots of measures, everything can work, but if you have a dysfunctional business environment, you cannot reduce poverty. It's impossible.
If the right capacities are not in place, there's no way the opportunities that have been identified can be harnessed.
Capacity really is the aggregate of human skills, competencies, organizational structures, and systems, institutional systems, through which identified collective needs and problems are effectively responded to. Given the poor economic development performance of the Niger Delta, we clearly know that it's in their need of local organizational capacity building.
You can want to build capacity within associations, you want to build institutional capacity, but there are some major constraints which are there. You will want to develop systems, for instance, but the capacity is not the issue, but sometimes there are other external constraints that make associations not implement new systems and new procedures.
The element of peace building was also discussed in depth, where the drivers of conflict in the Niger Delta region were discussed.
The issue of conflict, the way we problematize it, even within the region, we now found out that there are people who are making a living out of it. So now, whether we like it or not, the problem, we are still the problem.
The issues we'll find today are issues that can be resolved if we call ourselves to order.
Building the economy, indirectly you are reducing poverty, you are taking away poverty. And for us to be able to build our economy, there must be peace.
At a point, the Shakiri women were no longer buying fish from the Joe women. They were buying from Niger. But at some point, it was not enough. So they didn't have a choice. And that actually helped the trauma healing process, which a lot of people are not looking at. And when they resumed trading together again, that strong animosity was broken. And gradually, the women are even beginning to work together closely again.
Whether you're talking about market-led development or your focus is on state-led development, at the end of the day, our interest is the same. Holistic development that is comprised of poverty reduction, higher standard of living, self-reliance, and so on.
To be able to make any difference at all in the fight against poverty, organizations have to come together. Organizations that have a common interest, common purpose, and have resources that they can pull together, to achieve set goals and targets.
Government can't do it alone. All stakeholders have to be involved for development to be in place.
Every level of government, the community itself, the state governments, everybody is supposed to be in partnership with this. Nobody is supposed to be left out, because when the economy grows, it grows with everybody. There's nobody that is left out.